channel. It's a nice, fresh early morning, to say the least. When I got in the car, it was about -2. A stiff northwesterly wind, so it definitely wasn't nice on the fingers coming over the tops there. Lately, I've been super busy for the past 3 or 4 weeks now, preparing for courses down south with me work, and then actually doing the course as well. So I am back now. Hopefully I can get some regular content uploaded again, like I was the past few months before this. Anyway, we've got some lovely conditions. Last night it was blowing a straight northeasterly wind, which doesn't half whip the sea up. And as we know, for the northeast coast, we love a little bit of surf running for the cod. So yeah, my hand was forced when I seen the sea. I kind of had to make the most of this morning. I've only got a couple of hours, but I'm out here giving it a good go. Got a bucket full of yellowtails, carp, crab, razor, mussel. So I'm just going to stick some nice big baits out, chill on the cliff tops a bit, and see if we can winkle out that better fish. But yes, as you can see, I've already got my first cast out there, and I'll bring you back if I get anything. As you can see, there's a lovely swell rolling in. It's rolling in probably from about 500 yards or so, right across the face of the Cinderella. As you can see, Cinderella getting a battering today. So these are some absolutely prime conditions for the northeast. As I said, it was blowing northeasterly last night, and it's now blowing a stiff northwesterly straight over my head, which is why I've chosen this mark as well, to get out the way of the wind. But there's the rod. So today I am using, finally, my Zulcron XT435. One slight change today though, I've got the glass tip in it, because the sea's a bit heavier today and I'm a bit lower down on the cliffs. I've opted for the glass tip just to soak up a bit of the surf, and it'll register more bites, etc. Like I said, we've got a strong wind, and also the sea's a bit heavy, so it should soak up a lot of that quite nicely and indicate the bites a little bit better than the carbon tip would. So on that note, I have had my rod repaired finally. A couple of months ago now, I smashed my XT435. I smashed about 4 or 5 guides from the butt ring into the tip section, and I've never had my glass tip built yet, so I bit the bullet. I went to the awesome Stan Parkin, and he repaired the butt section, the carbon tip, and he also built the glass tip for it. So if you don't know, the XT435 actually has a carbon tip and a glass tip that are interchangeable within the same butt section. So if that's something you'd be interested in, just message the page. I'll have a link down below. I think it's a great addition because you can sort of choose between a softer tip and a stiffer tip when conditions need, I guess, or depending on what you're targeting. If you're going all out specimen hunting, you might want that little bit of a stiffer tip to lean big bullhuss or conger out of the rocks or kelp, whereas the glass tip will indicate just about everything. It's not a full glass tip, it is a carbon glass blend, so it's not quite as soft as, say, the T900. Obviously when you put a sinker on, the 6 or 7 ounce sinker on the T900, you can feel the tip go a little bit, like just hoop over, which is fine. I absolutely loved the T900 when I was a Century man. I thought they were absolutely brilliant, one of my favourite rods to use by far. These are just a little bit firmer in the tip, which is how I like it. But like I say, the T900s were bloody excellent, and I have no complaints whatsoever. But yes, back to the fishing, and I'll give you a little show of the rod. First cast I lost a fish in a snag, and second cast so I had this small little Tommy Codling, probably about a pound and a quarter or so. Good start, the fish are here, so I'm going to get a couple more rigs baited up, so I'm prepared, and yeah, hopefully we can winkle a few more out. Cheers guys. Next baiting going out then. Nice bit of carp with eater peeler on the back. Hooks I'm using. I am using the Kentaro short shank in the 3/0 with a 5/0 Kato Chinu. Absolutely awesome hooks for these smaller type baits, especially crab baits. Just look at how it's mounted on the hook. Plenty of hook point showing. Awesome bit of kit. What a beautiful morning it is. It's worth getting up at 4:30 to see something like that. Nice sea rolling in. Nice bit sunrise. And the rod's just tapping away there a bit. I think I'm getting a small little bite. But you can stay on there, and hopefully a big cod will come and pick them up if it's a rock one. That happens quite a bit round here. I will be having a few danger casts, I like to call it, on here. So what I like to do is I like to chuck directly in front of the Cinderella rock, which is just poking around the front of that cliff there. I like to cast just in and around here. It's usually a good spot if there's nothing else in the hole in front of us. Like I said, I like to call it the danger cast, and I call it the danger cast because if you don't have a fish on, you rarely get anything back at all. There you go, getting a couple of little taps there. Go on, tap again for us, Mr. Fish. Nope, he's gone shy. I'll bring his back. As I said, I was getting a few little taps there on my rod, which is produced potentially my smallest codling of the season. Filthy, but quickly get him unhooked, get him back. This is our future of catching cod, so less time out the water, the better. So over the top of the tide, it's been fairly slow, and just as it started to go back water, I've had yet another monster. Caught on blacks and yellows, threaded up the line, tipped with a little bit of razor there. Fantastic bait this time of year. I have just stuck out a full cart wing, a couple of blacks up the back of it. A little bit shorter, but yeah, like I said, it's been a bit quiet there over the high water period. Tide is going back now, fingers crossed that switches the bigger ones on. Easington is predominantly a backwater shot anyway, in my opinion. I've always had better results from high water down to low, really. I've had all my best bags and my best fish from that sort of time, so fingers crossed it's not too sunny for the fish. They're definitely going to need the sunglasses. It's absolutely blinding out here. I wish I brought mine, but I wasn't to know it was going to be this this bright. Didn't really check the forecast for the weather anyway. I just checked wind direction, and that was me ready to go. I'm gonna go get this one back now. Right then, so as I said, Easington is predominantly a backwater mark, or backwater area I should say. We're just getting another slightly better one, probably about £1.5, £2, somewhere around there. Not bad at all. What I'm finding is there's a lot of smaller ones about, like that you're seeing in the previous clip. I just think the females have obviously dropped their eggs and they've spawned, I guess, and that's the reason for there being a lot of the little 6-inch tommies around. And you can see them tapping away there as well. As soon as your bait hits the water, it's just, most of them can't get the hook down the neck. But yeah, lovely conditioned fish, can't complain at that. It's been a nice morning so far. A couple hours left before I get myself away to work, but yeah, a few more. down procedure now. It's been a fairly enjoyable morning. Sun's been out, it's been very cold, but the sun has been out, so that's always a bonus. It's better than it raining, like it was last night. I've had 4 fish, 2 undersized, as you've seen, they were tiny, and 2 just size. Biggest being probably just under £2 or so. But yeah, thanks for all your support on the videos as usual. Apologies there hasn't been a video in a while. There's not much I can do when I'm super busy with work. Hopefully this summer it's a bit quieter and I can get out and film a lot more for you guys and get the best quality content of smooth hounds, taupe, some kelpie cods if that's what you want to see. Yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you want to see from me in the summer. I can do anything and everything, so the world's my oyster, and I'll crack on with whatever you want me to do. But yeah, cheers for all your support, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.